Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we finally made our way into Akkala. It's been a long time coming. We spent a lot of time in Eldin, and I guess now's as good of a time as any to explore the next, what do you want to call this, state, municipality, location, region of the game? I don't know, and there's already a ton of things in the immediate vicinity that I am keen on investigating. That little gloom pit there looks particularly, well, inviting's probably not the word I'd use to describe it, but it looks like something. Either which way, though, we're heading down into this spire first, because this is where we left off last episode, and gosh darn it, I would be remiss if I didn't have the opportunity to plunge 1,000,000 miles into the ground and take it. Okay, I was worried there for a second that we would have just splattered on the ground below, but it would seem that we are safe, at least initially. Granted, there's no telling what sort of heinous creatures or enemies or fungi we might find in here. Oh, you're a fun guy, but you're out of your friggin' league here, buddy. I'm sorry. A Bokoblin, you just got no hope? You doing a quarter damage, Poopy? What are you thinking? You'd be better off going to Walmart, buying yourself a tub of gasoline, and then trying to assault Link with that. Thank you very much, companions. Over the last few weeks, or at least a couple days ago, is there more heads? I was gonna say we netted ourselves another companion here with Yunobo. And man, is he coming in handy. He can do all sorts of nifty things like this, so we don't have to waste our freaking hammers. Did he take the, wait, where's the oh, there it is, goodness gracious. All right, so it's a little, maybe not convenient. Probably not the greatest way to put it because it sends things scattering. So maybe we will still use a hammer, gosh darn it, because we gotta use them somehow, right? Let's use the weakest one, the spiked iron ball hammer. Now, I'm gonna have to ask you to bear with me because this is the first time I have recorded in a freaking long time, all right? I had a recent trip to Colorado. My little brother got married. If you watch the vlog channel, you know all about that. So I pre-recorded a bunch of stuff so that I could maintain, you know, my standard of one episode a day. I don't know that it's important to anyone else besides myself, but, you know, I like to be consistent. If I want to have a YouTube channel, I'm going to, you know, treat it like it's a job, I guess. Either which way, that's the case, all right? I haven't played this game in a couple weeks, so this is going to be almost like I'm getting used to playing it again for the first time. Except I've already played it a bit. I don't know. Either which way, we're making progress. Things are going pretty swimmingly thus far. It's like I never stopped playing in the first place. You know, it's something like riding a bicycle, I do suppose. You pick it up. There's like muscle memory, right? That didn't work too well, but we got this big thing. Maybe we should get this out of the way. I don't like how that is, the noise that the hammer made when it hit this rock. It sounded bad. And it might not affect it in actuality, right? I know there's durability numbers associated with every item, but are those directly influenced by using them in a way that doesn't actually get any use out of them? You know what I'm saying? Like if I just smacked this hammer against this wall, would I eventually break it? I don't know. I don't want to test it out. That doesn't sound good to me. I don't have the means or the desire or the wherewithal to waste anything except for these poor fools. Oh, you got a big stolly boy, and not Joseph, all right? You gonna go away? Ooh, okay, thanks. You know, but I keep wanting to call him Darunia, at least initially on in this episode. So, we got the big friend here. What would be the friendliest way to assault him? We've got a one-handed weapon here, the Captain 3 Reaper with a 45. And you know, that seems like the most offensive thing I've got. So I'm gonna do that, but of course I've got to get his eyeball out. Oh. Well, thanks there, Tolan. Tolan hit him right in the eyeball, so that gives me an opportunity to smack the arch of his foot. You got flat arches, buddy? Not anymore. I'm putting dents in them. Now come back over here. Give me that eye, all right? You talk about give you the stink eye? I'll give you the spike eye. Get that eyeball. Get out of here. This eyeball, very mobile. Goodness gracious. We almost have him. One more hit should do it. Unfortunately, that eyeball saw fit to jump right up that dude's freaking behind. Plop himself into the face. Don't touch me. Oh, he's gonna grab his rib? No, I'm not gonna let you do that. Well, you can grab the rib, but you ain't gonna throw it at me. We dealt with that menace pretty quickly. Let's swap back to a weaker weapon. You know what? Let's not. What am I talking about here? I've mentioned this before. I get like item paralysis. You know what I'm saying? It happens to me a lot in RPGs. It happened to me a lot in my Mother playthrough. Mother's 1, 2, and 3 last year when I played them for the first time. Where I would get like good things, good items, good equipment, things that could be, you know, well served in accomplishing my goals. But I'd be so gosh darn infatuated with them that I'd reserve them. You know what I'm saying? But oh, this is the super good thing. I need to hold on to this for when something's really evil. And then I go the whole friggin' game and never use it. So yeah, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that, all right? I gotta repeat it in my head because it's just my natural tendency, I suppose, to continue to do that. I saw a little hut up here. There's some more Stalfos or whatever. These things, in my experience, have always had equipment that I wear on my body. Oh! Excuse me. I squealed there a little bit. Fierce Deity Mask? Are you kidding me? That's a thing? Oh, and it's attack up. Hot dog, put that on my face. Ooh, yes, we could probably take off our Flamebreaker armor too at this point because we are no longer in Elden, so let's put on the soldier's armor since it's even stronger than that. We've got Ganondorf's pants on, and I think I'll keep it that way since those are just as strong as anything else we have, and they give us stealth. But hold on! I'm just a hot friggin' dog here. Let's evaluate our hero. So, I was talking about my Mother Let's Play last year. I also did a Let's Play of Majora's Mask. One of my favorite games of all time, right? I grew up with that game. Being an early 90s kid, as you might imagine, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask played a pivotal role in my developing love for video games. One of the things that I sought to do as a child was collect every single mask in Majora's Mask, and the penultimate reward for doing that was Fierce Deity's Mask. Obviously, we didn't have to do that today, but shoot, dude, getting it is freaking awesome. You know what it implies? The inclusion of Fierce Deity's Mask in this game? Oh, it means that there's probably a full gosh darn outfit. We gonna get the pants, we gonna get the socks, we gonna get the Fierce Deity boxer briefs. And I can't wait. Ooh, I can't wait. But as far as the immediate future, is that the only thing that's in here? Kind of looks that way, to be honest with you. Shoot. Oh, he spoke too soon. He's lamenting the lack of other things to do in here, and there's a giant wall just begging to be hammered. And of course I'll oblige. Probably going to destroy at least one of my hammers, so it's a good thing that we've got like 3 or 4. And another thing, I didn't speak this out loud, but something I've been considering or wondering about are, ooh, that's an amber, don't break the amber. That sounds like a bubble frog. Are weapons and their durability directly tied to their strength? Is that a thing, at least relative to whatever they're destroying, right? Like, this is a stronger rock. Is that sucking away more durability from my hammers than the easier to break rocks, like the lighter gray rocks? I don't know, because if that is the case, then it would also stand to reason that this weapon that I'm holding would have a higher durability than the spiked ball hammer I was using prior. Of course, this weapon does have a higher durability because, it says durability up, but that aside, I wonder. Hello, friend, I'm so sorry you had to be smote just like that. Now give me that. Oh, look at the little bloopy. That's the best little freeze frame of bloopy I got. It's so cute. I just want to rub his belly. I want to beat the rupees out of him. He's gone. Okay, well, it's fine. At least we get a nice ore deposit here, complete with 3 different types of ore, a sapphire, topaz, and an amber. Can't complain too much, especially, with getting the Fierce Deity Mask out of this whole ordeal itself. But I think this is the extent of it now. There are traditionally bubble frogs in caves, right? Bubble frogs and sometimes clothing. Give another quick scan here before we perform a sweet little magic trip. I don't know where this is going to put me, but I don't think we have any other way to leave here beyond ascending. So let's cross our fingers and dig ourselves up through the ceiling. Who needs the mole mitts, huh? No mole mitts needed here. Link just ooh, it's raining. We came in up there. This is fine because there was stuff at the bottom of this pit. Ooh, there's electricity in the air. That's not good for that. We want to equip the Soldier 3 Reaper. We don't even have a shield equipped. That's just how prepared I am. Goodness gracious. And we're doing all right otherwise. Cool. So, yes, like I said, other things down here that I was concerned with. There was like a gloom pit, wasn't there? At least I thought there was. Perhaps it's just on the other side of this spire? It is indeed. Is that... I don't know if that's something we can actually go inside. Maybe that's just a like one of those dead hand, malice hand, gloom hands. I don't remember if we even know what they're called. I vaguely remember trying to take a picture of one and it not working. They're very camera shy. I mean, I can relate. I don't necessarily like to get my photo taken. I like to take photos. You know what I'm saying? I'll take selfies and stuff, but I like to be properly prepared for a photo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have a mouthful of carrots and someone try to take a photo of me at the family reunion. No. All right, I'm gonna comb my mustache. I'm gonna get myself nice and posed, and I'm gonna look like an LP. Oh, I'm just kidding. It really doesn't matter. Photos are photos, right? And I think there's actually some value in candid photos. Just taking photos based off of whatever the, actual look of that moment is. I think that's kind of cool. Part of the reason why I do vlogs. And hot dog, it sure as heck is. Do we even want to go down here? I mean, do I want to do this? Like, I'm trying to explore up here. I guess we're exploring below as well. Let's not die. This is a long tube, my man. Oop. Well, hey. All right, well, this calls for something illuminating, all right? I see another Stalnox, first and foremost, and then goodness knows whatever beast he's going to call to his side. Where the heck are my plants, man? I got like a 30-pound sack of all sorts of crap on my person, and I can't sort through it, all right? Link's tumbling through the air, viciously rummaging through his backpack like, I need the light bright. Where's my flashlight? Here it is. Okay, illuminate for me, please. We planted it right on his butt cheek. The Akkala House of Bones. It didn't illuminate anything. And they're all... Oh, nope. I was saying they're all asleep. Not anymore. Let's just... All right, shine some light on the situation. This is a pit. Okay, that we could leave right there, but why don't we introduce ourselves to the locals, all right? I would be remiss if I didn't introduce myself. Golly gee, it would be mighty rude, wouldn't it? No, you gotta get out of here, all right? Your head is making the other ones come back to life. Is that the last little bokoblin? It is. I think there's one more moblin. Thank goodness the Stalnox is not waking up. That's a heavy sleeper. All right, I cannot relate. I'll be sleeping. My cat will be screaming outside asking for kiblets. And I wake up every single time. And if I don't, he pulls on my mustache. And I don't necessarily care to pull on this dude's mustache, but he's waking up anyways. Good morning. Hello. I hope you don't mind eye drops of a spiky variety. Oh, let's take a second here and get our Captain 3 Reaper out, because this, strong as heck, look at that. Look at the damage it's doing to his poor foot. Maybe we should move. Maybe we should not get up there on his booty. Goodness gracious. Where's his eyeball? Let me just, boom. Good night, sweet prince. Did that do it? I feel like I saw his health bar completely dissolve. Apparently not. You looking at my friend? Don't look at my friend like that. I see you gazing upon him like some sort of creeper. Don't touch me, all right? You got the gloom hands. You ain't washed them hands in at least, I don't know. How long you been down here, dude? Like 3, 4 days, 5 days, 5, 7 years, probably your whole entire skeletal life. You gotta go. We didn't get touched once during that entire altercation, which I'm pretty proud of, especially for having, taken some time off from playing the game. Oh, and there's a special chest too. I didn't even see that. Well, look at that. This is altogether a great start to an episode, man. It is having some good giblets here. What is something over here? Yep, bokoblin horns. You can't go around killing all sorts of enemies and not taking parts of their body with you. I mean, come on now. We get more equipment here, more armor. Whoa. Hey. We're getting all sorts of harkens back to friggin' Nintendo 64 games. Biggoron sword. Gosh darn it, man. I sprinted across Hyrule Field with a bucket full of eye drops for that thing. I didn't even have to do that this time. Cool. Let's take a look at that. A legendary greatsword forged by a Goron craftsman for a hero who traveled through time. The exceptionally sharp cutting edge is a testament to the craftsman's mastery. And while we're here, I didn't actually Read Fierce Deity's Mask. Legends say this mask was once worn by a hero from a world in which the moon threatened to fall. It looks scary, but wearing it offers fierce, godlike power. You don't say. You don't say. So I am curious, though, about this. Like, there's no way this is invincible, right? There's no weapons, save for the Master Sword, that are invincible. I don't want that to go away. I know I talked about item paralysis earlier in this. I am paralyzing myself when it comes to Biggoron Sword, all right? That thing's gonna stay in my inventory. I effectively have lost an inventory slot because that thing is neato. Presumably in Tears of the Kingdom, much like in Breath of the Wild, there's a player-owned house that we can find our way into. We've yet to go to Hotno, which is where said house was in Breath of the Wild, so I have to believe that that's going to be where it is in this game. I don't know, but that being said, what I'm getting at here is when we get a player-owned house, I'm putting that sword in it, all right? I am racking that baby. There's a lot of people losing their swords in this rubble here. What's going on here? I mean, I get it. The game has given us these swords as well as the rocks to, you know, allow us to make our way through here. But that's an interesting origin to contemplate. We are officially out in the depths now, though. Ooh, bomb flowers. Hello. Thank you. Why don't we toss a bright bloom real quick just to see? Oh, whoa, we are not necessarily completely out in the depths. We're in like a tunnel system of sorts. So I wonder, I don't know what I wonder anymore. I'm wondering where the heck I'm gonna fortify myself before I get killed here. Let's, hold on, Barry, bud. I know you're very eager to make my acquaintance, but I've got to get the right party favor for you. There you go, thank you. See, you like that, don't you? I knew you would. That's your favorite flavor. You got a little headache over here. Let me just give you some aspirin. Very good. Only two of them, it would seem, since their bodies have decayed alongside them. Grab their horns that are very, I don't know, their horns are horny, right? It doesn't look like a single horn. It looks like a grouping of horns on some sort of ball. Black moblin hammer. Bust, oop, it's badly damaged. I'm gonna have to go back and grab a claymore because I don't want to continue wasting all my good things. You know what I'm saying? These stronger hammers, I think, are good to keep for, like, talus battles or other rocky sort of enemies. But if we're just bashing our way through the rocks, and since I don't seem to, I can't, come on, I gotta do this. Since I can't seem to discern any reasonable benefit from using them versus, like, something like this, I'm just gonna use this and save those for the aforementioned rocky enemies. Let me out! Let me out! I'm climbing all over the thing. Goodness me. So I don't plan on going too far into the depths. I mean, how many times have I said that, right? This is not a scripted Let's Play. This is entirely flying by the seat of my pants. We're doing it live, just because that's the, you know, type of experience I want to put out there. But I want to explore Akkala. But gosh darn my curiosity, I see a path like this, and I am just, you know, driven to pursue it. So we'll follow through with this at least until we come out to, like, the depths proper. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe a little bit more. So the durability on these claymore hammers is woefully, I don't know if inadequate's the right way to put it, but it definitely is inadequate, to be honest with you. Is that because the claymore is decayed and it's weak? Like, I have to imagine that's at least partially a factor. Oh, can we just get through this? Can we just, thank you, very good. Okay, this is looking like the depths proper and no light roots around. I should find one. I know, I just said I want to, oh goodness, I'm burping. I don't want, wait. Boom shakalaka. There we go. We need a light root so that we can warp back here at another time. We're at the Sikutamak Lightroot. Skip the cutscene real quick there and illuminate the surrounding area, which connects, in fact, with the Death Mountain area that we illuminated a few episodes back. We spent like 4 days illuminating light roots over there. Goodness gracious, it's nice to connect it all. And this is where we were. Yeah, the Akkala House of Bones. For some reason I read that as Mouse of Bones. The bone mouse cometh. I have a pin over here? Is that up? That's above ground. I was like, what? Why am I tossing pins outside? I don't understand it. Now, how should I? What would be best as far as returning back to Akkala? Because I just realized I'll jump down here without a warp over here. I suppose I could go back to this shrine, but I'd very much like to ascend. Something tells me that's not going to work. All right, we're going to have to warp. And I just wanted to say, I see you people in the comments and on Twitter and on Instagram giving me little tidbits and hints on things that I may have missed and should go back for, while also remaining pretty spoiler-free. I really appreciate that. That's really cool of you. And I will go back and do those things and get those items and slay those enemies at a later date. All right, this is going to be a long Let's Play. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants, and we're flying by said pants to this shrine. It's kind of a pretty area, isn't it? Look at these trees. Reminds me of the mountains in Colorado. Kamatukis Shrine. Kamatukis. You know, so speaking of comments, I read a comment saying something about the relation of the shrines and the Lightroots. Kamatukis, Sikutamak. It's reversed! You see that? That's so neat! So that means that for every shrine, there's a Lightroot and vice versa. And I think there's like 150 shrines, so ostensibly, there's 150 Lightroots as well. Amaranth. This tough medicinal plant cannot be broken, but it can be cooked. Its durable yet flexible fibers raise your defense when cooked into a dish. I'll keep that in mind in case we need any defensive capability boosts. As for now, I'm just keen on getting me another orb of light and getting closer, if not all the way. No, we got one. Okay, we'll get closer. We'll be halfway to another heart container, I think. A precise strike. The titles of these are always hints, so a precise strike is going to be exactly what we need to do to finish this. Got a switch here. I got no weapon. Link's like, huh? It's in your other pocket, man. What's the weakest weapon we've got here that we could just waste on this? Shoot, man, we've got a lot that I don't really care to waste. I guess this. Because a two-handed, don't love it. Oh, wow, that rocketed up there. So that needs to go. Can we manipulate this? We can manipulate that. This is all very interesting. There's another room over here. Before we get into that, I want to see what this is. Oh, it's another whole contraption doing the exact same thing. Okay. So presumably that contraption leads us to the exit, and this one gets us into here, which will be a chest. Okay, well, let's work on this one first. Every shrine has a chest, and, you know, I'm not going to leave without it. That launches so crazily. Wild. So if I attach this here, what does that even do? Hitting that button gets rid of the ball. Interesting. So I thought just hitting the button, you know, raises this and launches it, and maybe it still does. It's giving us a cube, a pendulum. Oh, hold on. I think I get it now. I think I get it. Okay. You got to get back over there real quick. Thank you. And now I'm going to pull this back and just smack it. It is not really put on there to be very precise, but gosh darn it. I'd be remiss if we didn't give it a try. You know, that was actually pretty close. Is it going to auto respawn? It does not automatically respawn. Okay. Well, let's just respawn our own. Don't you hit it. Don't you hit it. All right, I will be very upset with you. So we maxed that thing out last time. Let's get closer. Yeah, we had it like here, so maybe that might do it. The angle is throwing me off. I might have to reposition this cube. Give it a shot. No, okay, let's reposition the cube so that it's center. Whoa. Couldn't do that again if I tried. Goodness gracious. Balance. You look at that, man. Amazing. Why isn't that the stipulation for success here? Center this as best as possible. It won't be perfect, and that's pretty close, actually. Come down, my orb. And let us do this. Ooh, bad call. Bad call. What if we did it sideways? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having a hard time grabbing this thing and sending it completely the direction I wanted. I guess this is not sideways. Well, this is terrible. I can't see. What am I thinking? There is gonna be perfect. It actually almost was. Jiminy Christmas. All right, give me another one. And this time, let's actually succeed. There we go. Please, no, no, no. Get. Oh, there we go. Will this work? And we just stop it there? Maybe roll a little bit more. There we go. Goodness me. Double clutched it too. My goodness gracious. We almost had it with the recall. That would have been really neat if that succeeded. But hey, I'm just glad it succeeded at all because now we get to get what? An opal? 5 arrows? Maybe something even cooler than that. Mighty Zonite Long? Yeah, I'd say that's cooler than that. Very good, and we got room for it. Now, I don't really care for two-handed weapons so much, so that's probably not going to get a whole lot of use. But maybe if I fuse something with it, it will. They're better off with an item of that same type attached to it. Anything really good? I mean, we got this captain. I don't want to waste that. Let's use a Soldier 3 horn because we have a few of those. We'll merge these guys up and see what that does for us. 43. 43 sword. That's pretty handy dandy. That's better than the one we're having right now, which is a 32. And this is a attack up, too. Look at that. So that'll just replace it in the long run. Let's do this again, now that we're, an expert at pendulum swinging. Naturally, of course, darling. Give it the old humble bumble. Ooh! See you later. Ooh, that didn't work, did it? Or did it? No, it didn't. It was close. It was close. But hey, nothing can ever work on the first try, right? Goodness me, that would be illegal. Didn't hit that, did it? It did friggin' hit it. Come on. Nothing can ever work on the second try, can it? Oh, where you going? Whoa, hey! My cube! Oh. That actually almost worked, too. Could we recall that? Can I? Well, ooh, hey, my cube is back. That was a very interesting experience, to say the least. Let's just make it work now on the fourth try, technically? Is it the fourth or the third? I don't know. You tell me. Does that count? Does that count as an attempt? It technically got the ball over there, right? So maybe we should angle this a little bit. Maybe we should actually hit it more than that. And I'm also going to get recall, teed up. Just in case that means anything. I don't know that it does. Now, what if I went over there myself? You know what I'm saying? Could I do that? Can I, climb this? Oh, jeez Christ. Cheese and rice. That wasn't very good. Rice and cheeses. Okay, well, it's going. Get over there. Get over there. Where are you going? No. No. You come back a little bit. Okay, right there. Now you get in there. Get in that hole. Go. That's your home. Get in there. Get in there. It did. It listened to me. Very good. Very good. Well, Jiminy Christmas. Isn't that just handy dandy? Definitely need to start. Oh, come on, Mel. You were stationary. The cube's like, I'll show you success. Goodness gracious. Drive me to an early grave. Anyways, we have successfully done the thing. All things considered, I'm pretty gosh darn pleased with how that went. Granted, it was a little bit less, fluid as maybe it could have been, but it's always entertaining, at least to me, in doing these, and even in the Let's Plays that I myself watch, to overcome a little bit of adversity, right? Nothing can ever be easy. Nothing can ever be, obviously, as we just learned, done on the first, second, third, or even fourth try. But I think there is some joy and enjoyment to be derived from those, or from overcoming those obstacles. So, now, Akkala, the land of autumn and colorful trees and strange relationships with animals. Get out of here, all right? You gonna give me Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to kill you in one hit. Or maybe I did. Whoa, gosh, that dude clearly meant to kill me in one hit, too. And we've got naught but fruit and nuts in our pants. We are not necessarily equipped for this, but that's never stopped me before. You gotta go, buddy. Thankfully, the second swing of this huge sword just kind of sends him flying. We caught him twice with that. Dragon Bow Boko Bow is equal to 24, which means we should probably just get rid of this since it's about to break anyways. Cool. Got a horn of the black bokoblin, which is great. The trident, it's very strong, very good for fusing. And we also got the Arakuda things as well. Can I have the wing? That was weird. I was mashing that A button. It's raining, so climbing is no longer on the menu. Which is unfortunate because I had half of mine to go down here. I'm going to have to figure out what exactly we're doing. I think we should make our way to the tower. Which if I, had any sense, I marked it on my map. I don't even know what the things that are on my map are. They're strange markings. And we're going to investigate them next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it and hope that you enjoyed yourself. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.